आप देख रहे हैं ब्रेकिंग न्यूज, जनता की हर आवाज, प्राइम टाइम न्यूज, सच्चार जनता की हर आवाज आप तक पहुंचाएगी हर खबर। IBN 24 न्यूज झारखंड।
Capital fund. The fund is called SRI, Self-Reliant India Fund, and it's mainly to help the all India level, to help the MSME which needs a equity capital, as well as even the credit and debt capital also. See, if you look at the MSME sector, ministry, micro, small, medium enterprise sector, it caters next to agriculture in India. It is a main sector in which caters to the employment. It caters more than, if you look at the organized and unorganized sector MSME, it caters more than some 55-60% of India's labor requirement. It meets plus it caters to the very good percentage for the export market also. So where this MSME had a setback during the COVID time, then the government of India, under the Mr. Narendra Modi ji, Prime Minister, they want to help that MSME space for mainly through the Atmanirbhar project. So this particular scheme was announced by the government of India way back in 2020, late 2020, and then mainly to help the MSME space, which needs a capital, for the working capital requirement, or even for the running the business, and even for the continuing the business for next few years, they were needing a capital. So this fund was given. 10,000 crores fund is given by the government of India through the Ministry of MSME, and this fund mainly to help the the fund is called, as I told you, is SRI, Self-Reliant India Fund. So, but it is called mother fund. The fund cannot directly give the money to the MSME units, MSME entrepreneurs. So it can give money to the SEBI registered alternate investment fund all over India. So there are number of SEBI registered alternate investment funds are there in India, right? So we give the money to the fund, that is venture capital fund, could be SEBI AF1 registered or AF2 registered fund, and they in turn they give money to the MSME for the mainly for the growth phase of the MSME, which really need a capital, mainly for the equity, Then so the fund what you given money to the venture capital fund, it is called daughter funds. Our fund is called mother fund. So the daughter fund take 10 rupees from us, 40 rupees they take it from other investors. The other investor could be even the sovereign wealth fund of global institutions like your Temasek Holding or Ghazana, Abu Dhabi Development Investment Authority, or could be even the university fund. There are a lot of university funds, North America based university funds, or even the European based university funds. They also get the money. The remaining, I'm talking about, say, 10 rupees we are giving means 40 rupees they have to mobilize from other investors. Could be from the university fund, could be from the sovereign fund, could be from the ultra HNI. A lot of ultra HNIs are there in India today. Even the Infosys founder also has his own family fund that running into more than some 40,000 crores. Wipro chairman Asim Premji has a family office running to more than 1 lakh crores today. So they also invest in this venture capital fund, which is approved by the SEBI, Government of India regulator. And that money goes to the MSME, needy MSME units. So this fund was started almost 18 months back, 1.5 years back. Till 31st March 2023, that means till 18 months of operation, we are funded we are given an approval for investment of around 5,120 crores. Out of this 10,000 crores, it was helping near about 315 MSME, and it was giving its job employment of around 45,000 employees, 45,000 people. Out of the 25% are females, and out of that 60 are women led, and it is operating in this whatever the money this SRI fund, Self-Reliant India Fund, is given. It is reached near about 22 states across India and near about some 4 union territory. And this is a small brief about the fund. If you look at the even main the global bigger players like Apple, even the Facebook, even all these companies are startup. It's grown by a startup companies only. Initially it was a seed capital stage. Somebody was funding it. then it was reaching the growth stage, then it was later it will become bigger company, then they went for a listing with the NSE, BSE, or even New York Stock Exchange, or London Stock Exchange, like that they were listing it. So normally we are helping the small units, and they will try mainly to give the capital to grow them bigger. So getting the equity capital is very difficult. So getting a debt from the banks, it is very easy. So whatever this money is reaching 50,000 crores, 10,000 seed capital coming from the SRI fund and 40,000 coming from other investors on the equity form. Then when you go to when you want to run the any corporate, normally the 3:1 is a debt and equity leverage. So 3 times they you'll get the loan from the banks. Could be form of short-term loan or long-term loan, or could be a non-convertible debenture, or could be bond, or could be even the preferential convertible debenture. Could be any form, right? So debt can be you can get 3 times. That means whatever we are giving 50,000 crores, again another 1.5 lakh crores they give the MSME entrepreneurs, MSME units they can borrow money from the banks and other development financial institutions. Like we are Northeast also. If you ask me, there is a Northeast Development Financial Institutions there. They also fund for a loan form. The SBI is funding for a MSME space. Then SIDBI is funding for the MSME space, Small Industries Development Financial Institutions. Then IDBI Bank, lot of PSU bank also funding it. Lot of private sector bank also funding it. So they can get 3 times money from the other development financial institutions or PSU banks or private sector commercial banks. They can borrow. So that means effectively the MSME entrepreneurs across India, they'll be getting near about 2 lakh crores of fund in the form of debt and equity. So this is the main objective of the Self-Reliant India Fund. And this fund, again, I'm telling you, it is promoted by the MSME Ministry, Government of India, Delhi. And the MSME Ministry's head, the Secretary, Mr. B.B. Swine, he'll be coming for this event. We are mainly to reach the 8 northeastern states. We are conducting this BIS-AMP program on day after tomorrow at Agri Expo Hall, 4th Mile, Dimapur. And he'll be the chief guest for this event. Then Mercy Abo, she's also from Dimapur, native of Dimapur, from Nagaland. Madam, she is a joint secretary at the MSME Ministry, Government of India. Plus, she has additional in charge of NSIC, National Small Industries Corporation, as well as she is a chairperson for the NSIC Venture Capital Fund. She'll also be giving a special note address to the participants, and that is on day after tomorrow, starting at 12 o'clock. Then the Northeast Council's, secretary, he's also will be coming for the, he'll be gracing the occasion. And then NEDFI, Northeast Development Financial Institution, it's mainly to catering to the economic needs and, economic growth opportunity for the 8 northeastern states. That CMD, Mr. Murthy, also coming, and he'll be giving one of the main speech. And the State Bank of India's head, who's based in, who's heading the 8 northeastern states, he is also, will be delivering the lectures. And we have invited 8 northeastern states principal secretary for the industry and commerce, and even the industry commissioner for all the 8 northeastern states. So they are also be coming and gracing the occasion. So this event is mainly to help the MSME entrepreneurs who are based in 8 northeastern states. We are inviting more than 100 MSME entrepreneurs units across these 8 northeastern states. They confirmed to us they'll be attending the day after tomorrow's BIS-AMP program. And so these are the small brief about this program, what we plan to have. And if you ask me, even the small, you have seen that Zomato, or you would have seen that Paytm. This also was started as a small startup company by some MSME entrepreneur some years back. And fund like SRI fund has funded to them also. They're grown bigger. So today, India has a number of startup companies. Near about 115 companies have reached the unicorn status. Unicorn means that enterprise value of the corporate, that startup company, if it is more than say around 8,300 crores, that is $1 billion, it is called unicorn. See, today India has more than 115 unicorns operating in various verticals. Could be education like Byju's, then could be even for the e-commerce, like what you're seeing, the Big Basket, or even the Flipkart, like that. There are then that whatever the we are paying the money through the electronic route, Paytm, PhonePe, BharatPe, then Swiggy, that food delivery system, Swiggy and all, these are all started as a startup company. Initially, they were raising a seed capital, then they were raising a venture capital. So all these companies given lot of employment opportunity across, India, even all 8 northeastern states, eight northeastern states. So like what you are seeing, the Oyo, then your PhonePe, Zomato, Cred, Flipkart, Big Basket, Baiju, 1EMG, that e-pharmacy company, all are funded by this kind of a venture capital fund. So that's the reason Government of India want to kickstart this MSME space to help them mainly to give the job employment opportunity and to develop that particular region. Could be not only the developed region, even the developing region. See, the 8 northeastern state also, it's a developing in India, developing phase of the India. So here also the fund is reaching. This SRI fund, Self-Reliant India fund is helping. We are also funded some of the MSME units here in the 8 northeastern state. So that is also creating a lot of job employment and others. So that's a small brief about this Self-Reliant India fund. Maybe I'll leave the floor to my colleague, Mr. Vijay Prakash, who is getting this 8 northeastern state. He'll brief you. Then after that, I'll take the question and answer session from you guys. Yeah, thank you.
Good evening. My name is Vijay Prakash. I am Zonal General Manager of National Small Industries Corporation, which is a part of Ministry of MSME, and sitting in Guwahati, catering all 8 states of Northeast. As sir explained about SRI fund, let's start that it's in a very simple language that SRI fund is a capital infusement to a company which is only holding themselves up because they are not having money and they want to grow big. So we are helping through these schemes. Whereas now we talk about what is because NVCFL is having one part is called NSIC. NVCFL is a company of NSIC. NSIC itself is supporting micro, small and medium enterprises through various schemes. It starts from registration of the company. Then if you want to acquire some skills, we are providing the skills. Now we are providing skills in 5-6 sets in Guwahati free of cost to all the say interested people or students or maybe the person who wants to grow their company. Then we provide the finance, then we provide the raw material, then we provide the exhibition support. I am telling in short because this is the event of Shri Fund, but I am taking this opportunity to tell you about these things. Exhibition, like you must be knowing, since we are in Nagaland, Hornbill Festival, last year we sponsored around 100 units, tribal and scheduled caste, free of cost from our side under our special scheme called SCST Hub. Previous year also we sponsored more than 70 units free of cost. And just yesterday, Honorable Prime Minister has praised our scheme SCST Hub because we have already supported more than 100,000, that is 1 lakh entrepreneurs across India. So these are few briefs. So we provide you the training, we provide you the finance, we can provide you the exhibition support, we call it marketing support, we can support you in the raw material. So all these things are part of NSIC, we can support. Whereas if a company is looking for capital infusement for big leap in their business journey, then Shri Fund is there to help you. We have already given more than 5,000 crore commitment across India, but Northeast is lagging behind. So we are here. So tomorrow, Honorable Secretary Sahab, Dr. B.B. Swan, he is coming day after tomorrow in participating of these, and few commerce and industry secretaries of like Manipur, like Meghalaya, like Arunachal, and of course Nagaland, they are coming. They will also grace the occasion and share their thoughts and support. And from your side, we request that please pass on this message to as many as people possible that there is a fund from the Government of India which can help them to grow their company big. Thank you.
Adding to what my colleague said, this fund, Self-Reliant India Fund, currently it is catering to mainly to the, Delhi region, Delhi, UP, Haryana belt, or even the Maharashtra belt, Maharashtra, Gujarat, that Madhya Pradesh. and some extent Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Andhra kind of a region, So these are the region only mainly if you see that, the IIT, BTech graduates or even the IIM graduate, they initially try to do the startup companies. So one of the main purpose which the government of India has given this fund is to mainly to reach the economically backward and less industrially developed region, including Northeast region, even could be even the Chhattisgarh region or even other region where the industrially it is not well grown. So that's the main reason we are conducting this SRI fund awareness event WISAM at Timapur and day after tomorrow. And if you see even 8 northeastern state also has a very rich in some of the industry like honeybee, tourism, medicinal, spices, that.
आप देख रहे थे ब्रेकिंग न्यूज प्राइम टाइम सच और जनता की हर आवाज। आप देखते रहिए IBN 24 न्यूज झारखंड। हर खबर से अपडेट रहने के लिए हमारे YouTube चैनल को लाइक, कमेंट, शेयर कीजिए।